Welcome to the League of Know-It-Alls Weekly Recap with your host, Team Commissioner.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Week 10 recap. A little change of scenery tonight. I'm sure a lot of you don't know this. Kind of reason I was bummed out last week was I'm single again. Yay. So she's on the phone right now out in the kitchen, and I'm trying to go ahead and knock this out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it in my room. So, in the news this week, a couple things. Number one, Alex Smith. I don't know if you guys saw the double pass play that he attempted. Was not pretty. And somehow it's a penalty. I still don't know what the rules are on that. But my question is, if this is a penalty, how in the world is a flea flicker not then? It's because it's the same person throwing the ball twice? I don't know. I mean, he passes it once, catches it, runs a little bit, and throws it again. And that's a penalty? Okay. I did, however, find a video clip of how I will be dancing if I don't win the Penis Trophy this year. I didn't win the Penis Trophy. And then last but not least, you can't have a news video highlight, I guess, without throwing in some Jaguars bloopers. I mean, these guys are like the circus of the fucking NFL right now. I mean, look at this play. Poor old Blake Bortles, man. On this play, it should be a simple screen pass, and he chucks it right at his feet, and the dude kicks it like a damn punt. And it lands right in the hands of none other than the fucking Houston defense. First up in our review is Lucky Strike versus That is right. It is your King Donkey here for the year, aka Lucky Strike. Let's see where I fucked up this week, shall we? Vikings defense got me 2 points. Ty Montgomery, because there is no running backs left in the fucking NFL. Let's be real. By the way, a little side note: what the fuck is going on with Christine Michael? They cut Christine Michael from Seattle, and all of a sudden, he's picked up. I mean, obviously, you knew he was going to get picked up. He's too good of a running back for someone not to. But why cut him? Thomas Rawls is, I don't think, in my opinion, is any better or worse, honestly. Anyway, side note, Darren Sproles got me 11 points. Julian Edelman finally got me double digits, 11 points. But Travis Kelce, 6. Adam Humphries, 7. For a grand total of 9 points. Lucky Strike has a Ben Roethlisberger for 28 points. David Johnson, 24. Dez Bryant, 23. Brandon Cooks, 17. Just piling it on, dude. And you had one good player in your bench, Rashard Matthews. My bench looks like a damn graveyard. I got Adrian Peterson, Jaquiz Rogers. I don't know why I'm holding on to him. Dante Moncrief was on a bye. And then I got Charkandrick Resgo for 2 points. Mohamed Sanu, 2 points. I can't win to lose, man. And basically, Jameis Winston and Dak Prescott this week basically got the same score. Go figure. Moving on to the next, we have Ballbuster versus Gator Moskin. Really, really close game, guys. Y'all, Ballbuster pulled it out, man. That might be your playoff hopes right there. You really had to win out, and kind of in the same boat we all are. At least you're not playing for a dick trophy right now. Ballbuster had Cam Newton go for 23 points, Odell Beckham for 20, Jeremy Hill for 10. That Odell Beckham, Julian Edelman trade is still going to haunt me all year. I can't believe it. Anyway, Jay Ajayi, 8 points. Spencer Ware, 8 points. It's kind of funny. Everyone on your team has the exact same score. Spencer Ware, 8.7. Jay Ajayi, 8.5. Mike Evans, 8.6. Zach Ertz, 8.5. Like, everyone's got like 8 point something on your team, except for those big names I called out. You had some players on your bench you probably should have played instead, but hey, I know you still won. Good job. More than what I can say. Joe Flacco for Mr. Moskin had 22 points. Where did he go wrong? Cole Beasley only got 5 points. I think they just force-fed the ball to Dez. I mean, he did lose his dad and everything. So Jordan Reed, 5 points, and Todd Gurley, 7 points. That one hurt a little bit, I'm sure. Jordan Howard got you 11 points, and who knew Joe Flacco could put up 22 fantasy points this year? I sure as hell didn't. You guys had a pretty good bench. Nothing crazy on either one of your benches from what I can really tell. Golden Tate, I kind of wonder about that guy. Is he going to be good rest of the year, the last 4 weeks? We'll see. Kind of funny. You play Cardinals defense. Okay, over the Broncos, but the Broncos are playing at New Orleans, so can't fault you there. I was just admiring. Moving on, we have Team Webster versus Mr. All Hail KBD. He almost made the oh yeah lineup, Mr. KBD, but no, not today. Not today. You guys need to check that video out on YouTube if you haven't. Let's see. Team Webster got his ass kicked. I mean, just kicked by All Hail KBD. But, you know, Team Webster, you kind of got a dose of what I go through every week. 120 plus points a week. And at the end of this, I would love to, you know, this whole season, I would love to see what people averaged against me a week. I bet it's more than anybody else in this league. Enough of my soapbox opera. Jonathan Stewart, 3.9 points for Team Webster. Tyrell Williams, 24 points. Nice. Phillip Rivers, 20 points. Kicker got you 12. I think Jonathan Stewart and Devonta Freeman screwed you this week. You did have Doug Baldwin sitting on your bench with 26.9 points. That one hurt. I don't think it would have helped, but it would have made the blow a little less. You got Drew Brees on Mr. KBD, go for 24 points. Le'Veon Bell demolished, got 29 points. Jordy Nelson just, I guess, decided to show up for a game this year, 27 points. Let's see, your Chiefs defense got you 13. I mean, the Chiefs defense has been awesome all year, man. They're just flashing, you know. They haven't killed your team, and they almost have double digits almost every week. That's just crazy, man. Craziness. Let's see. You had Travis Benjamin get you 0 points. On your bench, you had Devonta Adams go for 21 points, and Allen Robinson go for 26 points. Welcome to my life. That's why I traded all those guys to you, because I can't stand, like, I don't know. I didn't know who to play. I would never play the right people, but it doesn't matter for you. You still score 138 points. Moving on, we have Hulk Hogan 104.2 versus Philadelphia Bison at 127. Philly Bison, man, I wonder what he lost last week, but I wonder if his other 2 losses are like the first 2 weeks of the year. I don't know, but that dude went on a run, and he's still running. Mr. Bison had Ezekiel Elliott go for banana points. I'm talking 42 points, dude. 42 points. I would have just hung it up. Throw the flag. Throw the towel in, man. Raise the flag. Whatever you call it, man. Larry Fitz, 22 points for Mr. Bison. Martellus Bennett got you 16. You played a noon while, which is odd, because you pretty much could play anybody else on your bench, and it would have been 100 times better than that fool. Jordan Matthews got you 10 points on your bench, and Delaney Walker got you 25 points on your bench. Damn, it doesn't matter. You score a 42 burger on somebody. And Mr. Hulk Hogan continues to get ass raped like I do every week until we play each other, and then I still get ass raped. Carson Wentz, 8.2. LeGarrette Blount got you 24 points. Paul Perkins got you 3. Wallace, I guess, didn't show up this game. He only got you 7. Stephon Diggs blew the fuck up, 25 points. Texas defense got you 12, thanks to that little Alex Smith pass, I'm sure. Still holding on to Eddie Lacy, man. Fat Eddie. What are you going to do with him? You gonna keep him next year? I'm just saying. Steve Smith Sr. got you 14.5 points. And Blair Walsh is sitting on your bench. You should probably get rid of that guy since he got cut. Anyway, moving on. Last but not least, we have Geno Punchline 131 versus That's right, it is your oh yeah lineup of the week. Murder Boners got you 143 points versus 131. Tough matchup, man. That sucks. But you know, that's a tough game to lose right there. That might be the playoffs, brother, right there. It might be the playoffs. It's gonna be close, man. We're gonna get into that here in just a minute. So Aaron Rodgers for Mr. Geno Punchline got you 30 points. Mark Ingram 7. Emmanuel Sanders 8. Michael Thomas only got you 2 this week, man. What's going on? Then Miss Murder Boners over here is just racking fucking points up every week. Marcus Mariota 28 points. DeMarco Murray 30 burger. Julio Jones 21 points. Alshon Jeffries steroid-induced ass 6 points. Cameron Brate 17.9 points. Demaryius Thomas 18 points. On your bench, you didn't really have much else. You had Julius Thomas in there with 11 points. But you made a good decision with Cameron Brate this week. Geno Punchline, looks like you need some help on your bench here. You got Tyreek Hill for get you 15 points. But other than that, man, you got people on buys like Tyrod Taylor and Latavius Murray. Jeremy Macklin's out. Josh Doxson's out. Just rough, man. So, I mean, it was a good lineup, but just not good enough. You know what I mean? So the way this is kind of shaking out, I'm kind of looking at the standings now. We can kind of look at a little bit of playoff potential here. Ballbuster has pretty much punched his ticket, unless the only way he could basically lose the next 2 weeks, but Team Webster has to lose at least 1 week in the next 2 weeks for that to be possible, because it is a 6-person playoff in our league. In case a lot of you guys forgot, so all these 7-3 guys, we've got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 people at 7-3, 1 at 8-2, and 1 at 6-4. So I take that back. Ballbuster has punched his ticket. Basically, Geno Punchline is the only one that might be able to sneak in the playoffs between him and Team Webster. The rest of you guys have already punched your ticket. So we've got All Hail KBD, Murder Boners, Philadelphia Bison, Ballbuster, all in the playoffs, along with Lucky Strike as well. And Team Webster and Geno Punchline are on the fence. But, I mean, Webster would have to lose every week, and Geno Punchline would have to win every week from here on out. And I don't know what I think the tiebreaker is points 4 right now. So you have Mr. Webster has 1,160 points 4 right now, and Mr. Geno Punchline has 1,173. So Geno Punchline right now is winning the tiebreaker. He just has to catch up. Can he do it? I don't know. And in the fucking penis trophy penis bowl, I play Hulk Hogan next week. So I think essentially, I don't know how that's going to play out as far as the playoffs. You said best record at the end of the year. So does that count playoffs? If I beat him, does he still have a shot to tie, to beat me? And then we have like a tie. I don't know how that's all going to shake out. And I guess we'll talk about it when we get there. So it is what it is, man. So good luck to everybody. I know a lot of people are still playing regular seasons. Really, the only 2 people that are like right now really trying to get in the playoffs is Webster and Geno Punchline. The rest of us are pretty much out of it. So it's been a great year, man. I've had a blast. I'm glad I got a bunch of you guys together. I'm glad we're having a lot of fun. I love making these videos. We're gonna probably do the party, I would assume, maybe for the Super Bowl. Let's do the fantasy football championship party. I think it would be kind of, put a bow on it at the end of the year. It'd be awesome to cook some steaks, and I'll talk to AJ. We'll probably set something up, set a date, and try to get everybody together. I don't know how that's going to really work, because I know some people like to hang out with their other buddies during the Super Bowl, but hey, if everyone's down for it, I'm down for it. I'm going to be in that area anyway, so, maybe we'll do it. So I might do a poll here in a couple weeks. Also, real quick, in 2 weeks, after the 2-week waiver wire goes through 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna lock lineups for the keepers next year. So I'm gonna write down an Excel spreadsheet what everybody's keepers are for next year, and we're going to figure out who you want to keep or who you don't want to keep. So, and you have up until August 1st to tell me, but I'm just warning you that it's in 2 weeks is the cutoff for the actual lineup lock. You don't tell me who you want, but you have to choose from the players that are on your lineup in 2 weeks. Makes sense? So, all right. Well, it's your King Commissioner, a.k.a. King Donkey, a.k.a. Lucky Strike, signing off.